Yo, so somebody sent me this one. I'm a little late, but I got to it. Explaining South African provinces to Americans. It's three parts. You know, get you a hat, one of these. Link is in the description. I don't know what to, I don't know what to expect. So with all that being said, let's just get to it and just see what's to it. Who is it? Wandi? I hope I said it right. I probably didn't, but if you know.
Explaining South African provinces to Americans, part 1. Let's see if we can get a part 2. First up, we've got Gauteng. Gauteng is New York State, with Johannesburg being New York City. Why? Because it's an economic hub, the economic hub, just like New York City. And to be more specific, Sandton is Manhattan, because both Sandton and Manhattan have the biggest stock exchanges located in both of them. On to the next one. Next up, we got the Western Cape. The Western Cape is, of course, California, with the city of Cape Town being Los Angeles. Now, just like California, you have to be rich to really enjoy this state or province. And of course, it is the most pro-gay, or should I say LGBTQI, I don't know all the letters, guys. But both states and provinces are the most pro-gay.
Wait. He said gotta be the most LGBT. He can't even pronounce it, bro, but he just pronounced it. I mean, he just really compared it to Cali with the LGBTQ. Is crazy.
Guys, but both states and provinces are the most pro-gay friendly states on their respective continents. And on top of that, California and the Western Cape have awesome beaches. On to the next one.
Alright, so I'm gonna assume, since he just said that, but see, I don't know how far everywhere is apart from each other, you know what I'm saying? So, but for him to say that, because everywhere else, when I asked the comment about that, people be like, you basically gonna get your head cut off. You come over here, I mean, not if you come over here, but over here, they don't really play that shit, the LGBT shit. So for him to say that, that's the first time I'm really hearing of a place that really like takes that in.
Now, we've got the KZN. KZN is Florida, with Durban being Miami. Why? Guys, when rappers in the USA talk about partying, they talk about Miami. The same way our rappers out here talk about partying in Durban. See it, Durban. Let me know if we should have a party.
Alright, we didn't get to part 2. Well, before we get to part 2, I thought Legos was the spot to kick it at. I don't know. It's probably so many other places. I'm not even sure. But let's get to part 2 and just see what else we got. I really just want to see Illinois. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Hey guys, I am back.
If we
and
get
we
it.
are gonna do a part 2 of explaining South African provinces to Americans. Let's go. Now we've got the Northern Cape. Guys, aesthetically, right? Northern Cape looks like Arizona. But realistically, it's actually New Mexico. Why? New Mexico is the least populated desert state in the United States, right? And it also relies heavily on mining for its economy and, a bit of tourism here and there. And here's a fun fact about New Mexico. Do you know where they tested the first atomic bomb? In New Mexico. I know for a fact the South African government would test an atomic bomb on this place. And I mean, guys...
Bro, why would he say that? Bro, what the fuck, bro?
And I mean, guys, if this man wanted to pick a province to stay in, he's picking the Northern Cape. Instead of saying Albuquerque, New Mexico, he'd be saying Kimberley, Northern Cape. If there was a province that is yelling yeehaw to my face, it has to be Free State, aka Texas. Hear me out. Big beef industry.
First off, though, I think it's dope that he can even compare how he comparing. Because I couldn't do it from my end to your end. But he can do it from y'all end to my end, which is dope.
lots of cattle ranches and farms. And the people there tend to be backwards thinking, if you know what I mean. But partner, that's just my opinion. Oh, Limpopo. Guys, we the people know what I'm about to say, and I only have to say this.
Bitches up my dick, cut my swag on 100. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Down in Ohio.
Alright, man, let's get to 3, bro. Let's get to 3.
Hey guys, I'm back at it. We are now on our final part 3 of explaining South African provinces to Americans. And we've got a 10th one as a bonus in the end.
This crazy though, cause I would want to know, like, man, I'm from such and such. What's more likely to happen over here, so I can go over there? That's why I think I kind of do ask, and then some of y'all be like, come to South Africa, you'll relate more. Some people say come to Nigeria and stuff like that, you'll relate more. So I don't know.
Let's go for 3 for 3. Now let's start with Mpumalanga. Mpumalanga is the state of Colorado. And of course, Nelspruit can be Denver. If you look at the landscapes of Mpumalanga and Colorado, you'll see that they both have canyons. Just like Mpumalanga has Blight River Canyon, you'll see that they have lush, green, mountainous areas, just like Mpumalanga. And of course, they have really beautiful national parks. There's Kruger National Park in Mpumalanga and the Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado. Next, we've got Northwest.
Nevada.
Northwest is Nevada. And guess what? Nevada and the Northwest, their nicknames are based on the mineral they mine the most. Nevada is the silver state. Northwest is the platinum province. SS and PP. And of course, guys, Sun City is actually not a city, but it's our Vegas down here. What happens in...
So it's lit up. Like, is it, if you seen Vegas and all that, is it lit up?
Sun City stays in Sun City. And what better place can you go to gamble away all your monies? Alright guys, our last province, Eastern Cape. Eastern Cape is Michigan. Which province / state manufactures the most cars in America and in South Africa? Michigan and East.
But it's like a hood lesson. like for real, this is like hood. The school is just crazy.
Eastern Cape. And of course, you know, in the upper regions of Eastern Cape, just like Michigan, it's rural areas. And I mean, it's our only province that has a little chunk of it outside of the actual mainland province. Just like Michigan. Ain't that a coinky dink? And of course, guys, Gqeberha, or Port Elizabeth, is Detroit. You can't have shit in Detroit. Finally, the last bit. Our neighbors, Zimbabwe, they are Mexico. You want to know why?
They took our job. They took our jobs. They took your job. They took your job.
Alright, man. That was explaining South African provinces to Americans. How accurate was he? How accurate was he? Did he hit them all on the head? Let me see some of the comments. I just want to see real. I can't because I ain't signed in to TikTok. This is on TikTok. Yeah, I just want to know how accurate he is. The Vegas one sound, but I ain't into gambling though, so you know what I'm saying. But let me know what y'all think, and catch you on the next reaction.